Oh, welcome back to my channel, everybody. Today I have an extreme Ikea makeover. I say extreme to be dramatic, but I actually think it was pretty extreme because this is going to be heading to the skip and I rescued it. I am going to get straight into the video, no messing today, and I will have the chats after. So here is the before. This is the Ikea LÄTT kids table and chairs. I believe this retails for roughly 25 euros, so it's really inexpensive, and I'm sure lots of kitchens have these with little people in them. They are so cute. As you can see, this one is pretty beat up. It was left outside. It's got some mold, mildew, and the old MDF top is rotting, but I am going to bring this back to life. I started by unscrewing the wooden sides, so I took apart the frame and I then took out the MDF top. I used this as a template to recreate a new top. So I headed to Woodie's and I got a sheet of MDF. It's 3mm in thickness, which is the same thickness as the original base. So I just used that old piece as a template, traced around it, and I used my jigsaw to cut it out. I did this for the tabletop, and I also did the same for the bases of the seat pads, which you're gonna see me do now. As there was a lot of mold and mildew and grime and dirt from being outside, there was also some paint on it from my niece and nephew, but kiddie paint is really easy to get off. So I had to use something, I had to clean this twice basically. So I used warm soapy water with dish soap. So I just used fairy liquid to clean it down and get all of the mold and grime off. And then I went in with my crud cutter to get the last of any residue off, and I just gave it a light sanding before painting as well. For the tabletop, I wanted to do something fun. I wanted to give it this kind of bohemian vibes, and I had this stencil in my kit. It's quite a big stencil, it's to do the full circle, but I just decided to use a part of it on the tabletop, seeing as it was too big to do like a circle. And I stenciled this and the two seat pads as well. And once I had stenciled it, I gave it a coat of, I can never say this, polyurethane finish. I gave it actually 3 coats of clear sealer on top so that the guys could use this and that it wasn't going to get as damaged as it would be if I just left it untreated. To block any stains coming through, I made sure to use some primer. So if there was any kind of last residue of any kind of stains or grime, I gave it a lick of primer, so 1 coat of primer, and then I applied 2 coats of the top coat, and I actually just used some paint that I had left over in my kit. I think the colour was Cuckoo's Call. It's a light pink shade, and I thought it was really nice with the stenciling on top, and I think my niece and nephew will like it, more so my niece, although my nephew doesn't care about colours. So I'm sure lots of us have outdoor furniture. I actually don't think that Ikea Kids kitchen table thing is designed for outdoors, but lots of things, especially in summer, they get left outside and they can go rotten, especially that MDF stuff when it gets wet. And there is a mentality of, oh, that was just cheap, I'll throw it in the bin, which is wrong. Regardless of what it costs you, I think almost everything can be rescued. So I spent $3.99 for a sheet of MDF in Woodies, and then the paint I had left over, actually it's not an amazing paint job I gave it because that pot of paint that I had was actually starting to go dry, so I gave it a good stir. I added a bit of thinners to it. It was a little bit gloopy, but I still use it. It's not bad, like it's grand for my niece and nephew. It actually cost me a sheet of MDF to fix it, and my niece and nephew's mammy, Chloe, she was like, are you sure you want this? When I went around to collect it from the garden, she's like, are you sure? This is pretty bad. And I was like, yes. Because the actual wood frame itself was totally fine. There was a little bit of mold on it, but there was no rot. It was just the MDF top that was rotting. So I think it looks good. It's another one saved from the recycling centre. I will say that a lot of the Ikea stuff, the wood is actually durable enough. I have a Ikea 4-jar cart in my garden. It's not designed for outdoor. I did seal it and treat it and put outdoor paint on it, and it's out there 2 years and it's still holding up. And so it's just the MDF that is like not, obviously it's not designed. As soon as any water kind of gets inside that, it expands and it chips. But I will say that some of the Ikea wood is actually quite good. So just because something is cheap doesn't mean it's disposable. I do see a lot of people like, oh, that's just cheap, I'll just throw it away. And when I'm in the recycling centre, I do see things like that just getting dumped. So do try and rescue where you can. It is quite fun, and give it a new lease of life. If you want more info on painting furniture, if you are an absolute beginner, I'll put a link or a card or whatever it is here to the video that I had, I think 2 weeks ago. So glad lots of you got value from it. It's literally how to paint a piece of furniture for beginners, start to finish. I talk about prep, prime, and all of the different paints. So if you are an absolute newbie, I recommend you check that out. And I'll also link to a blog post from my website where I share just some more tips on painting. So I'll put that in the description box as well. That's me for this week. Today's a big day because as I'm filming this, guess what they have done in Ireland? They've only gone and opened the pubs. Now, if they've opened the pubs, there are strict rules. This has been the longest time in history that the pubs in Ireland have been closed. I assume it's been the longest, but yeah, pub is open. Guinness is now on tap. Yeah, there's a rule. So in order to go to the pub, we have to book an appointment, or like a reservation. And you have to spend €9 on food, substantial food. You're not allowed to buy €9 packets of crisps. And you're only allowed to be in the pub for, I gotta say 90 minutes, but I think they might have increased it to 105 minutes. I don't know how they're gonna police that, but I have an appointment in the pub. So I'll let you know how I get on. So that's me for this week. Stay safe. I hope you're all keeping well, and cheeky thumbs up if you like this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.